Boxing Beats and Rhymes recently did a video about this, which I watched, but I want to give my take on it as well. And that is the relationship between Kell Brook and Eddie Hearn now that Amir Khan has joined the Matchroom stable. I think that Kell Brook does feel betrayed by Eddie Hearn. I think there is some resentment there. In an interview shortly after Khan signed with Hearn, Kell Brook even admitted that at first he was like, whoa, what happened, Eddie? I thought you were my boy, and now you're signing the enemy? What's going on? But after that, I was okay. I'm paraphrasing what Brook said here, but that's basically the gist of it. Well, I don't think Kell Brook is okay with it now. I think he still feels betrayed by Eddie Hearn. You have to remember that Hearn and Brook were a team, and together they were trolling Amir Khan on social media. At every opportunity they got on television, they were side by side saying Khan must take the fight, but Khan knows he's going to get beat by Kell Brook, and so on and so forth. Now that's gone. Now Khan has signed with Eddie Hearn. Khan is a client of Hearn's, so he can't troll Khan anymore. He can't pressure Khan anymore. Just imagine the kind of conversations Hearn and Brook must have had in years gone by about Amir Khan. Yeah, he's scared of you, Kell. He don't want none of this, Kell. But I'm going to keep on his case, Kell. We'll get the fight for you eventually. These are the kind of conversations they must have had. But now all those conversations have probably come to an end. Now that Khan is a client of Eddie Hearn. So Brook is kind of feeling on his own and isolated in terms of beating the drum for the Khan fight. Because Hearn has been very non-committal when he's talked about Brook versus Khan now. He's no longer saying the fight has to happen and it's the only fight out there for them. Now he's saying, oh, both guys have got options. And he's very, very non-committal on the fight. And I think that's getting to Kell Brook. I think he feels betrayed by that. And on top of that, I think Kell Brook is worried that Amir Khan's star might eclipse his. I think that worries him. I think that's why Kell Brook looks so pissed at ringside for Khan's fight against LaGreco, because he was looking at the reaction of the crowd and the hysteria and hoopla that was kicking up around Khan's destructive win. And he was like, man, I can see Khan eclipsing me in terms of popularity in the UK very, very soon. And maybe Khan already is far beyond Kell Brook in terms of popularity, but Khan's fight against LaGreco was at the Echo Arena, which holds 9,000. Kell Brook, his recent fights have surely attracted a bigger crowd than that. I'm not sure how much his last fight attracted, but previous to that, when he fought Errol Spence, that was at Bramall Lane, and that certainly did a lot more than 9,000. But in terms of being known among the general British public, Khan probably still is a bigger name than Kell Brook. I mean, he was on... When he went over to America, I think his popularity and his visibility dwindled in the UK because he based himself in America for several years. But since returning to the UK, he was on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. And whatever you think about that show, it did a lot to boost Amir Khan's visibility and popularity within the general public in Britain. And all the scandals, even though they look bad on Amir Khan as a human being in terms of his character and his decisions, there's an old saying, no publicity is bad publicity. And when you're trying to sell tickets for something like a boxing match, all those scandals in the media with tweets about his wife and Anthony Joshua, that's also probably helped Amir Khan in terms of putting him back in the consciousness of the British public. So all these things combined, I think, have increased Amir Khan's visibility and popularity among the British public in a very short space of time. And I think Kell Brook is concerned about that, to be honest, because he's always seen Khan as his rival. He wants to be bigger than Khan. He wants to sell more than Khan. He wants to make more money than Khan. He wants to have the adulation of the public more than Khan has. But perhaps he feels like there's the danger that Khan could win in the court of public opinion. Maybe Khan's going to avoid taking on Brook in the ring because he'll have potentially the court of public opinion on his side. So he don't need to fight Kell Brook in the ring, if that makes sense. From Khan's perspective, that is. All right? So, yeah, these are the things I think Kell Brook is concerned about. And as I say, just look at his face when Khan knocked out the Greco. I've never seen Kell Brook so obviously pissed. I mean, he was fuming. The rage was bubbling up inside of him. It was crazy. Just imagine if Amir Khan gets the Adrian Broner fight and brings Broner over to the UK and beats Broner in good fashion. I mean, that fight may be pay-per-view in the UK. It would certainly sell out the O2. Imagine if Khan beats him in good fashion, and just think about how Kell Brook's going to feel about that. Eddie Hearn's there with Khan celebrating the victory. Kell Brook sat there at ringside without a big fight yet again, grinding his teeth. This time he don't have Eddie Hearn beating the drum for him, pushing for the Khan fight. This time Eddie Hearn is actually assisting Khan in eclipsing Kell Brook as a star in the UK. Imagine how Brook's going to feel in that situation. Anyway, let me know how you feel about my musings on the Kell Brook, Eddie Hearn, Amir Khan situation in the comment section below. It's Hatman, I'm out.